What's up everybody? Today we are going to talk about fuel cards again. Y'all stay tuned, I'll be right back. Alright everybody, y'all, we are back. Tourette's Trucker, y'all know who it is. It's the man who's always making them sucking sounds, you know, like a gopher. I can't help it, y'all, I have Tourette's. For those who do not know, that is why my channel is called the Tourette's Trucker, because I have Tourette's. I have tics I cannot control. So anyway, y'all, let's get right into this subject, man. I tell you, fuel cards. It really perplexes me how some owner-operators who are allowed to get their fuel cards won't get it. Now, I get it. You got some companies, because when I was contracting with Status, I'm an owner-operator, but I lease onto a carrier, which means I own my truck. I'm not lease purchasing it through a carrier. I own my own truck, have my own tag, everything else, but I contract with under someone's DOT authority. Now, when I was pulling drive-in, I did that with Status. Now, at first, I had to use their fuel card. They didn't want me using my own. Then I finally got them. Hey, look, I can give you my fuel card statements for your IFTA, showing you exactly the gallons, everything. There is no cheating on it. You get my statements, so you know exactly what I purchase in fuel, what I do in fuel. They finally agreed to that, because they actually mentioned when I brought it up, they're like, yeah, you actually get better discounts than we do with our fuel card. Well, duh. That's why I want to use my fuel card. I'm an owner-operator. As an owner-operator, we try to save money. You should be trying to save money as an owner-operator, because it's all about the bottom line. If you don't care about making money, you should be a company driver. Most people don't become owner-operators unless they have a long-term goal of trying to provide more for their family. They want to try to build something. They want to try to get to a point to where they can take it easy later in life, which is what I want to do. I want to eventually build a fleet of trucks where eventually I don't have to be in a truck full time. So I can, like, take it easy, you know, later in life. I am 54, almost 54. I'll be 54 in like 2.5 months. So I eventually don't want to be in this driver's seat all day long. Fuel cards are part of that can help make that happen. Now, where I'm at now, they charge $2 a swipe every time you use the Comdata card. It's $2 per swipe. And you don't get the discount because he really doesn't have the volume power. Whereas I've got a fuel card through NASTC, National Association of Small Truckers. Yeah, small trucking companies. Yeah, small trucking companies. So it's a bunch of owner-operators who paid yearly membership dues, which that scares a lot of people off, which we'll go into that. So with the yearly dues, it's kind of like OOIDA. You pay a $50 membership for OOIDA every year, or whatever it is, 45 or 50. Now with NASTC, it's $250 a year. Some people are like, whoa, wait a minute now, $250 a year? I don't pay but like $50 for OOIDA. Whereas, you know, $100 or $250 a year with NASTC for a fuel card, that seems a bit high. But I'm going to bring a prime example here and show you why that's not a big deal. Now, with that, the fuel card is actually issued through Fleet One. Fleet One, y'all know, is accepted all over the place. Now, before, you should not be able to use it at other places, only in network. Now, I think it's set where you can use it anywhere that takes Fleet One. You just don't get the discount unless it's in one of the in-network stores. The Fleet One through NASTC card is good at all your TAs, Petros. You got the quick trips like the KWIK trips. It's like mostly up in the Northeast and the Midwest area and all that. Maybe not the Northeast, but Midwest and all that, central locations out there. You got a lot of mom and pops, stuff like that. So, you know, we're trying to get them to do it at the QTs and things like that, but you know, I ain't quite got that far yet. But there's a bunch of places that it's actually accepted and it's good for. Now, when you get oil changes at the TA, you get like a $15 discount, because once you set up with Nastec, you're entered into the system, into the TA Petro system. So as long as you're using your phone number and your email, you're in the system. So then every time you get an oil change there, you'll get the discount. It's like a $15 discount. Now it also gives you discounts on tires, like valve stems, tires, things like that. You get discounts on that as well at TAs and Petros. So that can help cover the cost of the yearly membership. But now here's a prime example, y'all. And I will actually show these in just a minute, because I had to do this, y'all. I got fuel the other day. Monday, today's Tuesday. No, Sunday. Yeah, on my way to the ship Sunday, I got fuel. Now, I got 125 gallons. My Coronado has 300 gallons, two 150 tanks. When I do preloads, I try to keep under half a tank, or right around half a tank when I'm here. That way I'm not so heavy, because with 300 gallons, I'm usually high, because my truck is like 23 plus bobtail, full of fuel. But with 125 gallons, here at the 595 truck stop in Davie, Florida, the pump price was $4.86 a gallon. $4.86 a gallon, y'all. The freaking ticket price was $608.65. So $608.65. Now, like I said, pump price was $4.86. Now, I use my Fleet One app, because I've got the app for Fleet One for my card. I go and I can look and see what I actually paid. Now, what I actually paid was $421.41. So now, think about that. $608. Now I'm only paying $421. That actually came up to $187.24 discount. I only paid, it come out to $3.37 a gallon. $3.37 a gallon off of $4.86 a gallon. That was $1.49 a gallon discount. $1.49 a gallon off pump price, because I've got my own fuel card. Why would an owner-operator not want to use his fuel card and continue to use a company card if you're eligible to get your own fuel card? Now, granted, there are companies like UPS Freight that have a significant volume buying power, so they do get good discounts. Don't get me wrong, some companies you come out better using their fuel card. I think Landstar, you get a good discount if you use Landstar's fuel card. But see, that's not like that for every company. There's a lot of other companies that don't have the buying power because they don't have the volume. So you're better off getting a fuel card like that, like Nastec, where it's a bunch of small owner operators that are linked together, where you get volume discount. So like I said, $1.49 a gallon discount with $187.24 discount off that one fuel purchase. And let's keep that in mind. That's not even half a tank. So if I would have filled up, you're looking at, shoot, basically $190, $380. I mean, that more than covers the yearly membership. If you were to just, and I did this like this. I mean, we're gonna do this as an example, y'all. Okay, 187.24. If you multiply 187.24, if you only get 125 gallons, and if you get that discount, granted you don't get that kind of a discount on every single location, but there are locations where you do get a good freaking discount. So if you only did that once a week, times 52 weeks, that's $9,736.48. I mean, $9,700 in a year. If you only get 125 gallons a week. Now say you get 375 gallons a week, which is actual, when I'm running the road, now granted I'm in Miami right now, when I run the road, I can burn through 500 gallons a week, easy. 'Cause I'm always out there rolling. When I roll. So, say 375. So you multiply that times 3. That's $29,209 a year in discount. What can you do with $29,000 extra cash in the bank account instead of giving that away? Why give the $29,000 a year away when you can keep that for you, to keep that towards getting more equipment, upgrading your equipment, increase your paycheck so you can live a little better? I mean, there's things you can do with that money, so why not use it, y'all? My key motto: work smarter, not harder. Now, I've got a working theory on this. I may be wrong, but this is my working theory. A lot of companies, like say your pay period ends on Sunday. Your pay period ends on Sunday, so everything you ran Monday through Sunday, and all the fuel as a driver using a company card goes through that. So now say you get paid on Friday. When you get paid on Friday, if you're using a company card, you're like, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You run your load, so whatever you get paid for your loads, they take out for your fuel and any other company expenses that come out, and then whatever's left over, that's yours. You ain't got to worry about none of it. It's yours. Whereas like me, okay, work week starts on Monday, ends on Sunday. Same thing if you do your fuel card statement. You set your fuel card statement up, same work week, Monday through Sunday. On Monday morning, you get your statement saying, okay, this is what you've spent in fuel. On Tuesday morning, that's coming out of your bank account Tuesday morning. So my thing is, I think a lot of people are scared until you get their own cards, because then they have to worry about, okay, well, I used all this fuel, but I'm not getting paid for the loads until Friday, but the money's coming out for fuel. If you got $2,000 in fuel, that $2,000 is coming out of your bank account on Tuesday. Well, I don't get paid for that, for those loads I ran until Friday. That scares a lot of people. I may be wrong, but I think that's the thinking. But now hear me on this, y'all. As an owner operator, shouldn't you have enough in the bank to cover that week? Because think about it. If you cover that first week of fuel, okay, now you get paid on Friday. You've already had the money taken out your account. So now on Friday, you get paid for all that fuel. So now so you've got money. Now that fuel's already come out. So now what you run through that Sunday, you just got paid that Friday. You should have money left over in the bank. So come next Monday, you get your statement, you've got money to cover that week's fuel. So now the fuel come out. So then you'll be on a cycle. Every week you'll be on a cycle. So I mean, like I say, an extra $30,000 a year, and that's on one truck with only 3 fuels a week. With only 3 fuels a week at 375 gallons a week, that's the potential that you could save. So like I say, y'all, work smarter, not harder. Save your money. Put your money back in your company. Invest. Try to grow your company. Live a better life. That's why we become owner operators, so we can have a better life for us and our family, y'all. Anyway, y'all, we hope everybody has a good, safe, blessed day, and we will see y'all in the next video, y'all. Peace out.
Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a